Intelpoint is the data and research arm of Tech Premier Media Limited, which publishes TechPoint Africa, and they've published a new report on Nigeria's insurance sector. It's titled The Nigerian Insurance Industry, the Company's Financial Sales, Associates, and the People. Now, for the purposes of our Eye on Tech, we'll be looking at how technology can help scale insurance across Nigeria. So Yinka Awosanya is the research lead at Intelpoint. He joins us to discuss more. Yinka, good morning. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for being on the show. So your report actually, I guess it focuses on the EndSars protest as an intro, right? Yeah. And the damages. Now, I think what, 9 billion? Right. How can... And I want you to talk to us about, the reports and all that, but also to get to how, I guess, tech can improve filing of claims, if anything.
Okay, yeah. So, 2020 was a little bit of a very long year. So there was the pandemic, and then the lockdown, and then the EndSars protest, and afterwards, during the EndSars process, towards October, you have vandalism, looting, shops getting destroyed and all of that. And then, so the idea was just, okay, these people now, at the end of the day, the first thing they're going to say is governments or people should come to their aid to make them whole so that they can get back on their feet and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, whereas what they're supposed to do is just to call up their insurance company if they have, exactly, if they have. But then it wasn't the case, so I was just, okay, yes, let's use this as a case study to try and understand the Nigerian insurance industry, which is like talk to businesses that lose their means of livelihood, the insurance companies are supposed to be there for these people, as well as those selling the insurance. So just talk to every key people involved in the sector. Yes, so which is what brought about the report. And of course, the role of technology. Yes, so a couple of insurance companies in Nigeria, for instance, have apps through which you can buy insurance products,
so phone calls,
make claims. But in most cases, you see...
Just pick up your phone, push a button, and you get the claim. Putting all your information, that's it.
Exactly. That's so yeah, a couple of them, not all of them have the apps, but a couple of them have apps that you can make claim. You can start your claim process right from the app. Of course, there might be need for calls from them to, okay, you need to verify this and verify that.
But KYC should do that. So you take a picture with your phone, send your thing, your details, boom. Yes. I don't want to talk to anybody. We don't want to talk to anybody. Just do the claim, put all your information, and that's it.
There'll still be need to do some form of verification. I'm not taking it back, but it is just what it is.
Yeah, I get you.
It is just what it is. Yeah. It is just what it is. Yes, but there are insurance companies in Nigeria at the moment that have apps that you can do almost everything right online from the app. Yes, from their app, from my mobile app. So there's an accident, just take a picture, put all the necessary information, and you're good to go.
Sweet. Fantastic. Now, speaking of accidents and stuff, vehicles, your report also points to the what was the number? Less than 30%?
Less than 30%.
30% of vehicles insured in Nigeria. How do we improve, can tech improve that? Can we, as far as link a database, know who is insured or not and go get them or whatever, as far as the authorities, or trying to scale this out?
Okay, so so there is a part of people not abiding by what they're supposed to do. So the law says for you to drive on Nigerian roads, you must have at least a third-party insurance. That's the law. But people don't follow the law. So the ways I will do that to make sure that this has been followed, so I have a system whereby you check a car and you can know whether the car has a valid insurance. So yes, there's really not much that tech can do. So recently, it's in the Nigerian police that launched a database of where you have to input details of your car or stuff like that. So that might be part of what that might do. It might be part of what that database could do. It's a case of, yes, you have something that will go along to make sure that you're tracking cars on the road that doesn't have insurance and making sure that ensuring that yes, they do have insurance.
The main number that keeps getting pushed around is the insurance penetration. It is less than 1%. Why is that, and what can be done to improve that figure?
It's a lot, and you just spread around education. So people still don't see the importance of insurance, whether it's for their business, whether it's for their life or even health insurance. So that importance is still not there. People still do. So from the businesses we spoke with, it was a case of yes, they don't see the need for insurance products for their business.
Indeed. Okay. Also, with respect to, I guess, moving on beyond the insurance penetration, when we look at the amount of Nigerians that have health insurance, only 5%. Now, your report pointed out that there are programs, universal insurance. So is it the same? Are we talking about the same issue here?
So what's surprising about the health insurance is health. Yes, they say health is wealth, but then the fact that we have that very low talks about. Okay, so the federal government has these NHIS, I believe,
that's
and there are some states as well that also have. Lagos State has, I know Osun State has, and a couple of other ones also have. But then they see the fact that not enough people are getting on this, and it's not that we are paying.
Is it a cost issue?
It's not a
affordability issue or what?
Oh yeah, it could be affordability. Yes, this thing is as low as 5,000 naira, but you are telling someone who's probably earning say 50,000 naira a month to be dropping 5K every month, and months that he may not claim. So I was talking to a friend recently, like, so what if he doesn't get sick? Will they pay back his money?
Yeah, I get that question all the time.
So
what if I don't have a car accident? Will you pay me back the money I've been paying you every month? So that's an awareness issue, is it not?
Yeah, it's an awareness issue.
The concept of paying money for something that you're not getting back.
Okay, so there's this company in South Africa that actually does that. So you pay premium, and if in that year you don't make a claim,
they pay you back.
They pay you back some percentage from your money.
Yeah.
So yes, for to a very large extent, that kind of like encourage people, because you know that if I make payment, I pay premium, and that particular year I didn't make a claim, I'm getting back something in return. Or the next year I'm paying maybe like half of it. So definitely that will go along.
You see, you mentioned South Africa. If we look at the market share across, South Africa is streets ahead of everyone else. What is it? 60. There we go. There's the number. 69%.
The biggest in Africa.
Right. So what are they? Is it innovation like what you just mentioned, paying people back? What is South Africa doing? And then look at Nigeria at like 2% or whatever. 2%. So how do you catch up?
So I won't say innovation, because this particular company that I was mentioned is a startup. It's not a traditional insurance company.
Yeah.
So last year, there about so it was towards the end of last year, I tweeted something about the fact that I was trying to use a product for work, and it's not available in Nigeria, but it's available for South Africans. And I said this, and
right. Okay, go ahead.
And they said it's not a case of South Africans, because our population is more than ×2 of that of South Africa.
Right.
And it was a case of higher purchasing power, and that's just it. So if you have more money to buy stuff, that's likely going to have a ripple effect on the economy. But if you are not earning enough, so the example you made earlier of someone earning 50K, and you're asking the person to be paying 3.5 to 5K as insurance, health insurance every month. So that's like eating into the amount that is probably supposed to go into food and other essentials.
Yeah.
So that purchasing power, it's going down.
Yeah. I'm a Marvel fan. I don't want to bootleg any Marvel content. I want Disney Plus. It's not here, but it's in South Africa. Yeah, they've got everything there.
But that thing was so, because I was
drives me crazy.
I needed the product for work.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
so maybe you should move to South Africa.
I was like, oh, this is South Africa.
It's amazing. Anyway, look, South Africa is the most industrialized nation on the African continent, and these are the things that they enjoy as a result of that. All right, so big picture, just to summarize, what's the main takeaway from your report? And well done, a really good report. What's the takeaway from it?
Thank you. So the takeaway from the report is that yes, education is the key. Yes, technology will play a key role, but before technology plays that key role, we need to really do a lot of education. Yes, the Nigerian Insurance Commission has done, at least in 2018, there was this micro-insurance framework that allows smaller players. So this allows, say, startups to really, a couple of startups have really jumped on that trend and get a license, at least about 40 million naira as a capital.
Yeah.
So that means that more lower SMEs can start offering insurance to people, which will increase our penetration.
I hope
so. Stuff like this will really push the economy forward, as well as having more people talk about the importance of insurance to every aspect of our life. Because you need insurance for almost everything.
Yeah,
for almost
your
everything.
home, your life, your car,
against everything.
Anything can happen.
Something happens, you don't start from ground zero. So you have some level to
support the cushion. Hey, great stuff. Nigerians in our market, we're always writing great reports, very informative. Hope everybody checks it out. Yinka Awosanya, lead research at Intelpoint. Thank you so much for talking to us about this.